Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking an immersive look into the very latest news highlights coming out of Chiang Mai, Thailand. We're really zeroing in on the last 12 hours or so on August 12th, 2025. And we pulled together quite a stack of sources for this one. Everything from the big news outlets you'd expect: Tiger, Khao English, Nation Thailand, Bangkok Post, but also social media, Instagram, Facebook, plus some official reports, even travel industry data. It's quite a mix. Our mission, like always, is to sort of cut through all that noise. We want to pull out the most important bits, the really interesting facts, basically give you a shortcut to being properly informed about what's actually going on in this, well, really vibrant northern Thai city.
Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're kind of asking, what does this little 12-hour snapshot really tell us about Chiang Mai? Its identity as both this peaceful cultural place and a city that's modernizing fast and connected globally. Let's dive right in then. First up, this one's pretty intriguing, the arrest of a Chinese durian scam suspect.
Yeah, get this. Our sources say a 41-year-old Chinese national apparently wanted back in China for scamming investors with a fake durian plantation scheme. He was arrested right there in Mallory Rim District, Chiang Mai. That's a popular spot just north of the city proper.
Right. And what's really striking here, I think, isn't just, crime crossing borders. It's how this specific kind of international fraud using something popular like durian is hitting these emerging markets, places like Chiang Mai. It sort of points to these schemes getting more sophisticated, doesn't it? And it raises a big question about how local authorities vet these big foreign investments, especially when they involve local agriculture.
That's a really interesting angle. Okay, so from international crime, let's switch gears completely to something Chiang Mai deals with constantly. The environment, heavy rain, and flood warnings continue. This is across northern Thailand, including Chiang Mai, of course. The monsoons really kicked up a notch, lots of rain expected. And yeah, those warnings for floods and rough rivers are still active.
And while the monsoon is, cyclical, it happens every year. This year's intense rain isn't just like a general hassle. It's putting real specific pressure on Chiang Mai's infrastructure, think drainage systems, and it directly hits key farming sectors. You can see impacts on specific crops. It's not just farming in general. It really highlights the city's ongoing struggle with these predictable but, well, increasingly severe weather events.
Yeah, definitely. And another direct hit from the weather. A landslide shuts down a scenic viewpoint. This happened at Wai Nam Dang National Park. It means the Doi Kyu Lam viewpoint and the places to stay nearby are closed temporarily, right through mid-September, it looks like.
Exactly. And that's such a clear, tangible example, isn't it? Natural events forcing closures of popular tourist spots. It hits local businesses hard, the ones depending on that traffic, and obviously disrupts travel plans. It's quite a sobering reminder that even in these beautiful, peaceful places, nature's power is just, well, it's always there, a humbling force.
So shifting from natural challenges to more human-made concerns, let's touch on security in the region. We saw news of a landmine blast that injured Thai soldiers. Apparently 3 soldiers were hurt near the border, and this unfortunately means more mine-clearing operations and beefed up security in that area. And then closer to, everyday life, there was a local traffic incident. Myong's sun crash injured 7 teachers. 7 teachers from Pei District, that's the well-known mountain town west of Chiang Mai. They were hurt when their pickup hit a barrier. Thankfully, the driver kept it out of a ravine, which could have been much, much worse.
Right. And when you connect these things, even though they seem quite different, the weather, the border security, this specific traffic accident,
right,
it really paints a picture of the varied safety considerations in the region. It's this constant mix of natural events, man-made issues, and just the unpredictable stuff that happens daily, things residents and visitors just have to navigate.
Okay, so given all that, what's the picture for Chiang Mai's economy? Let's shift focus now to economy and development. First piece here is a trade fair inspires northern entrepreneurs. Looks like the Ministry of Industry is inviting local business owners to this event called NT Logistics Cluster Connect 2025. The aim seems to be boosting regional trade, getting local businesses plugged into global supply chains.
Yeah, and this cluster idea is interesting. It's not just any trade fair. They're trying to group related businesses, producers, distributors, tech folks to create some synergy.
Sure.
That kind of collective approach, it's pretty crucial for Chiang Mai's local businesses. Helps them not just survive, but actually, thrive and compete better globally. They can share resources, share knowledge.
Makes sense. Then there's currency news. The Thai baht strengthens amid trade recovery. Sources are saying that easing global trade tensions have given Thai markets a bit of a boost, which has helped the baht. And interestingly, this is happening even while the tourism recovery is still, ongoing, not fully back yet.
That is a fascinating dynamic
Hmm.
because it kind of challenges what you might assume, right? The baht getting stronger even when tourism isn't firing on all cylinders yet. It suggests global trade might be having a really significant, maybe even the main influence on the currency right now. It shows Chiang Mai's economy isn't just about tourism, it's also really sensitive to these bigger international economic currents.
Right, good point. Okay, big infrastructure news next. Light rail plans are still on track for 2027. So preparations are apparently still moving forward for Chiang Mai's proposed 35-kilometer light rail system. The target launch is still set for 2027, but we're hearing the funding details are still unresolved.
And that's huge. I mean, a project like this is incredibly important for the city's development for connectivity. But those unresolved funding details, well, that usually implies potential delays, maybe changes to the project's size or scope.
Yeah.
Host, you track these things. What's your gut feeling? Is that 2027 timeline for something this massive actually realistic, or are we likely looking at adjustments down the road?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And yeah, you hear that debated a lot locally, honestly, given how complex these big urban projects and funding usually are in Thailand. I'd say the intention's there, definitely. But that unresolved funding bit, it really suggests, well, a tricky path to hitting that 2027 target on the nose. Definitely something to keep a close eye on. Okay, and moving to tourism rankings, Bangkok named Asia's most visited city, Chiang Mai, still in the ranks. This is from Agoda, big online travel platform, used all over Asia. They're reporting Bangkok's #1 for visits in Asia in 2025. But importantly for us today, Chiang Mai gets specifically highlighted as one of the strong repeat visit destinations.
Yeah, and that's the really insightful part, I think. Why is Chiang Mai a strong repeat visit destination? It suggests visitors aren't just after the high energy buzz of the capital. Instead, they seem drawn back by Chiang Mai's specific charm, its culture, maybe that slightly slower, more relaxed pace. That difference is really key for Chiang Mai's long-term tourism appeal. It signals a different kind of draw, maybe more intimate, compared to Bangkok's massive popularity.
A different flavor entirely. Okay, and finally, just to round out our main news highlights today, a quick cultural note. Today marks Thailand's Mother's Day holiday. So Chiang Mai, like the rest of the country, is observing a public holiday. It's in honor of the Queen Mother's birthday, which means, practically speaking, government offices, banks, lots of businesses are closed today.
And that's a lovely piece of local context to end on. It really underscores the deep cultural importance of the monarchy, and specifically the Queen Mother's birthday in Thailand. This isn't just a day off work. It's a major national celebration. You often see special ceremonies, community events. Many people wear blue today to honor her. It reflects this profound respect and affection the Thai people have for the Queen Mother and the monarchy's role in daily life and national identity.
It really is remarkable, isn't it? How much you can glean from just, 12 hours of news. We've covered international crime, natural disasters, economic initiatives, big infrastructure plans, even a major cultural celebration, all within that very short time frame, just in Chiang Mai.
Absolutely. And if you connect those dots, link it to the bigger picture, it really shows how just one day's news in one city reflects this incredibly complex mix. You've got local realities, global forces pushing and pulling, and that constant dance between development and nature. It's never just one isolated thing happening. It's all interconnected, constantly shaping the city's present and, well, its future too.
Couldn't agree more. So, given everything we've unpacked today, what does Chiang Mai's present, seen through just these headlines, really tell us? Tell us about the future. For cities everywhere trying to balance that rapid growth, keep their cultural identity, and deal with environmental resilience, something to think about. We hope you continue exploring and connecting the dots in your own world. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive.